It's Backstage Pass with Steve Ryan. And here's your host, Steve Ryan.
Can you see us?
Oh, there we are.
Hey, you guys.
Purple guys.
Wow. I'm so happy to see you guys.
Yeah,
Good to see you again,
good to
mate.
see you. Yeah.
You
So
know,
we're in working away at the moment.
I see that. I'm so happy that you're in the studio. You got the mood lighting going on, and
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Every
you
studio should
got,
have.
Okay.
I'm so happy to have both of you on at the same time because we've talked individually, and
Yeah.
since then we email once in a while back and forth, and we've got some social media stuff going on. But when we talked about maybe a possibility of having you both on together at the same time, it was like that would be so cool. And there's a couple of things, and I don't know if you remember, Trevor, but you were the first interview I had when I started this podcast.
I didn't realize that was
Oh,
your
wow.
first interview. I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
that.
yeah. And now I think this will be somewhere in the high 40s. I think somewhere around there. So it's been going great. But if you I don't know if you can see it back behind my head
Yeah.
Yeah.
on my wall. There's a
Yeah.
picture, a screenshot I took of our interview together. So I've commemorated it on my wall.
I like that you've got us both the right way around as well.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's very fortuitous.
Yeah. And then when I was talking with Trevor, we talked about you, Ian, and then I thought,
Yeah.
well, I've got to get Ian on, and it took me like 6 months to get you on because I know you don't like to do these kind of things very
I'm
much.
not. Words aren't really my thing. I just make a racket for a living, really. And so I'm happy at doing that. But I'm happy to talk to you. You've been really, really gracious last time, so it's absolutely no problem.
Yeah, well, thanks, you guys. I'm talking to a lot of people from the UK over the last week. I just had Chaz Jankel on, and that was a great.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, and then next week I've got Tony from Big Country coming in,
Oh,
and
that's good.
tomorrow I've got Simon Kirk, the drummer from Free a Bad Company, and Tony Brock from the Babies together. They're
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a UK kind of thing going on.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah. So how are you guys? Tell me what's going on.
We're good. We're at the moment you've caught us. We're in the studio in London. We're mixing. It's taken a while to do this, but we did a gig last year now, wasn't it?
It is,
We did
yeah.
a gig in a place called Hertford in the UK, and it was Johnny Christo's last gig. So it was kind of almost like a testimonial gig for him. So we did a great gig. We played well. Luckily, we recorded it all on the desk. So we've made it into a live album, which we're in the process of mixing. And it's sounding pretty good. So we're going to get it out there within the next few weeks, I'd have thought.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that because when Ian and I were talking, you mentioned that you guys had that live
Yeah.
album that you were working
And
on.
every time we work on it, it's like we relive the gig again.
Yeah.
It's very bizarre. It's not. It's great. Actually, it's lovely.
Yeah. Well, and so will that come out this year?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that'll come out. Where are we now? We're in February, aren't we?
March.
February, March.
Yeah, March.
It'll be out in March, yeah. I'm playing a tour down in Australia in March. It'd be nice if we get it out before that, so we can get people to listen to it, before we
Yeah.
go out gig again. Yeah.
Yeah. And are you guys working? Is there a studio album as well?
Yes, there is. We're slowly working on it. And I wouldn't like to give you a release date on that. What do you think?
Yeah, it's slow. This has been the priority, getting this live one done for
Right.
now. Well, we've got so many tracks got too many bloody ideas.
We have.
We've got so many things started.
Yeah.
We just got to get to finish them because and whenever we spend time on it, we think, oh no, we should get round to sorting out the live album first, get that done, and then we can concentrate on finishing the other. We've probably got enough started to complete it.
Yeah.
We just got to finish each track.
Yeah.
You guys worked together or were in a band together, I think, before each of you did your other stuff, right? I mean, when you were kids.
When we were
We were-
kids, we were
well,
young
teens.
young adults. We
Yeah.
were.
Yeah.
So we were.
We were one day.
Yeah,
Once,
I suppose how old were we? 19,
19,
around
20,
about 19, 20.
19, yeah.
And
As
now
kids.
we've got some fans
Oh, yeah.
who were at the gig in Hertford who remember that band.
Yeah.
So when we announced that Ian was in the band, there were 2 or 3 people put their hand up like, yeah, we remember that. That was that long ago.
We even saw him afterwards. It was
Yeah, it was incredible.
bizarre.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that people remembered this little band that we were in before either of us became what we went on to do other things, you know.
Well, and the fact that you're still friends.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
of course.
we keep saying to each other, this is such a good how can I put it, synergy what got going, and we should have done this years ago.
Yeah, we really
It
should.
really it's
Yeah.
really working nicely, really
Yeah.
working well.
Ian, when we talked, you had mentioned about the Greens Theater coffees. Is that what?
Queen's-
Is that what? Is that where is that?
Queen's Theatre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Basically, it was
you got-
together.
and you had talked about a bunch of you guys getting together and having coffee, and that's kind of where you guys reconnected. Did I get that right?
No, we used to.
No.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
boring history, I suppose, if you weren't there. But when we were kids, we used to all hang out in this one place called the Queen's Theatre, and from it, well, there was Ian and Phil who went on to produce loads of big records. John and I, who were in the Escape Club. Paul Lewis, who was a singer and producer, now manages acts. Paul Wickens, who now plays keyboards with Paul McCartney. Who else? Just
There
so
were
many
others.
people. We all went on. A friend of Ian Faddy, who now tour manages Boy George.
Rob Green made the Steinberger guitar.
Yeah.
It's just there was a whole clique of local musos who all went on to do things.
To do really well. We were
Yeah.
lucky, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but we have another coffee meeting of all these old guys get together from that area, and that's how we re-met.
Yeah,
really. Yeah.
we call
But
it. It's called the Latte Club.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so where do we go to crash this party? Because we all want to eavesdrop on those conversations.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell me.
It's usually in London. It's near here where we are today.
Actually,
We're
yes.
in Canary Wharf in London, and,
Yeah.
it's near here. Yeah.
And you guys still do that or no?
Yeah, once in a while when we've
Yeah.
got time. We're all pretty busy, but when we've got time. But I'm about to go back to Australia, so I won't be doing it for a while. So yeah.
Zoom in.
I'm
So,
Yeah. Hey, I'm curious about your guys. Who were your musical influences when at 19, when you guys were in a band together? Who were you guys, listening to and getting inspiration from?
Peter Gabriel,
Peter
Cure,
Gabriel, Ultravox, when we were
Ultravox,
playing it.
definitely Ultravox, XTC. Oh God,
Japan, early Japan.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's that sort of
David Sylvian.
new romantic period, and also Bowie, obviously.
Obviously,
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Wow.
during that new romantic period.
But then that all reflects back to the Beatles, Stones, and Who, and earlier,
Yeah,
which we were sort of just in our short trousers for, but
yeah.
it still resonates,
And we're
Yeah.
trying to recreate some of that in the new stuff, which is great because Ian and I haven't played together for so long. Now we're playing together. We're finding all these new things.
Yeah.
It's really exciting. It's
Yeah.
great. Really enjoying it.
Yeah. Trevor, have you ever told Ian the story about Wild Wild West kind of being inspired by a Run DMC drum track?
I
Don't
think
know
you
if I
have,
have.
no.
No, John. It was John, the guitarist, who is a friend of ours as well.
Yeah, yeah.
He was watching Run DMC on a TV show. Got the beat right. So I must write a song around that beat. Yeah, and it was dum. So he went upstairs. By the time he got upstairs, it just gone
He
up,
ran up the stairs.
ran up the stairs. So that's where it came from originally. Yeah.
In the back room, waiting for the big boom. I'm in the bedroom, waiting for my baby. She's so mean, I don't care. I love her eyes and her wild, wild hair. Dance to the beat that we like best. Heading for the 90s, living in the wild, wild west. The wild, wild west. Wild west. Woman is in the back.
Yeah, I love that story. I love that story.
Yeah.
Trevor, do you know, when I was talking to Ian and we were talking about Stock Aitken Waterman days and stuff like that, and you may know, but I was going to see if you wanted to guess what Trevor told me the first song he wrote for that, for them was.
For who? Started.
That I wrote,
Yeah.
you mean?
Yeah. The music. Yeah. Don't tell him, Ian. Let him guess.
I know,
You know, don't you?
because I
You know the
story.
answer?
Yeah, it's a Rick Astley thing, right?
Yeah.
He should have got a writing credit, and he
Yeah,
never
well,
did. That's the other
well-
thing he talks about. Well, now it's public, but
Yeah.
yeah, he should have got a writing credit for that.
Well, it's my
Ian-
first day's
Ian,
Yeah.
Ian, I was going to ask you if you would tell that story again about you had talked about you kind of wrote that music out of frustration. It was like your first day.
My first day having Pete Waterman gave me the owner's manual for the Fairlight, which is about this thick. I took it home at the weekend and just read every bloody page. Didn't really understand any of it. So I went in on Monday in order to try and work out how the hell I was going to drive this machine. And he walked in, and the story is that he gave me what was it? Uh, Alexander O'Neill and Sybil, and he said, "I want that groove and those chords by about 2 o'clock." I'm like, "Oh, okay, okay." So you don't. There's something awkward about lifting something.
Yeah.
I don't like plagiarism per se. So I came up with this phrase, allowing it to influence you. So you just listen to it several times and just absorb it. And then I just sat down and did the very basis of what became Never Gonna Give You Up. Yeah.
You know what? Now you say that, I can hear Alexander O'Neill in there.
Yeah, the chords.
Say you can hear it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And he didn't get a writing credit.
Yeah.
So there
Yeah.
you go.
Well,
Crazy,
That's
huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
how many moments like that have many musicians experienced?
Yeah,
Right.
I've written songs.
You've had the
I've written songs, and there's people's
Yeah.
names on those songs that I'm like, I don't even remember who that guy was. He sure as hell wasn't in the room when I wrote it. You know,
How did he
That
negotiate that end? Right, right.
happens. If he owns the label, he just puts his name on it. That happens.
That does happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, so so you're going to go tour in Australia. Is that what you're doing? You're going to go play some shows, Trev?
I am, because the way it works with the Escape Club, it's because I'm the singer, I get to play all the gigs, and then when we can afford to, we bring Ian in. But he's quite expensive. But I'm joking. But the thing is, what we have to do is sometimes I have to, like the one in Australia. There's a house band. It's a big '80s thing, so they just want the singers in. So I'm going down to do that. The Totally Tubular tour we were booked in to do this summer, but I don't know if you know, but it's just
I
been
know.
cancelled.
I saw
And I
that last night.
Man, so upset about that, because I was really looking forward to it, because I haven't played the East Coast for years, you know. So, and I was getting loads of people online sort of getting to me saying, "Oh yeah, we really want to come and see you," and now I've got to disappoint people. But I think there's songs in there's gigs in the pipeline. I think, can't give you any dates yet, but I think we're going to try and do something, salvage something from it. But yeah, it's a shame.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that. I was shocked because I've been hearing that. Tell me if this is true for you guys. I've been hearing that those tours, especially in the summer tours, they book up, like a year or two ahead. And so if
Yeah,
you don't commit that far out, or something like this happens, wow,
Yeah.
you're just kind of left scrambling.
Yeah, you are. And I knew about this. I knew about this a few months ago. We were brought in late to the bill. I don't know exactly what happened. I suspect a couple of bands pulled out. It can't have been done on ticket sales, because it's only just gone on sale. So
Right.
I think a couple of people just couldn't make it. That's what I'm guessing. No,
Yeah.
I feel really bad for the organisers. So it sucks.
Yeah, I just saw that. Well, because when I saw the official announcement of the tour, I posted it on my stuff, and then I think I saw what you posted last night, Trevor, and then I reposted that too. So you'll let us know if there's going to be some dates in the States later this summer. When you guys play together, I had heard, I think, Trevor, you told me this, that sometimes you throw in a talk song.
Yeah.
We've done one so far.
Yeah.
We've done It's My Life, and that's going on the live album as well, because we did that in Hartford.
Mm.
We've played it we did it when we did the '80s cruise,
Yes,
didn't we?
yeah.
And we did it once in Canada.
That works.
It's my life. Don't you forget. It's my life. It never
I'm such a fan. I love Talk Talk. So
Yeah,
and
me
it
too.
is hard. It took a while and Ian can testify. This is like it was very hard to sing it and make it mine because
Well, his voice is so different
his
to
voice
you.
is so
Yeah.
different, and it's so the way he wrote his melodies is no way. It's not how I sing at all. So it took a while to get it, but I love singing it. So we'll probably do a couple
You
more.
do, and it
Yeah.
ended up being a really good job as
Yeah.
well. It sounds great. It's a different. If you've not heard it, or you probably haven't know, it's a different side of Trevor.
Yeah.
It's like it's more the Trevor the crooner,
Yeah.
sort
Yeah.
of.
Sort of. Yeah. Yeah. But it works well.
Yeah.
It works well live.
Mm.
Trevor, you're not a big slow song singer, are you?
No, I'm not. And it's funny because I'll Be There was a big hit in the States.
Right.
The only reason we even did that is because our management and record company talked us into doing a slow song.
Don't be afraid, oh my love. I'll be watching you from above, and I'd give all the world tonight to be with you. 'Cause I'm on your side, and I still care. I may have died, but I've gone nowhere. Just think of me. I'll be
Because we just didn't want to do. I think it's something about
Does work though.
it. Oh, it's
It
great.
it's
I love
weird
I
to-
love it. It's
Yeah.
a song, but it's just I think when you grow up in a live band and you're up there rocking out, you don't want to lose the audience. I get, and that's a young person's thoughts, right? So
Yeah.
now I'm older, I don't mind so much, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I'll Be There. I mean, it was huge over here, just like Wild Wild West. And we've talked about this before. I'm just still to this day, I'm amazed how big the Escape Club is and has been in the United States and the UK. Wild Wild West. I mean, it was #1 here in the UK. Nothing.
The only band in history that's done that. Well, it's quite an
Right.
achievement. I'd rather it was that way round than the other way round.
Yeah.
So,
For
no problems
sure.
there.
For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
So we got the live album coming out, and then hopefully a studio album pretty soon. And then what's on the future for you guys? Are you guys gonna keep doing this together? Is this the
yeah, we love it.
the
We
Escape
love it.
Club now?
Yeah, definitely.
It's like
We
we've
yeah,
found a new lease in life. It's
Yeah.
great.
it's great, and it's
Yeah.
great writing new songs together and
Mm.
doing all that. I mean, Steve, we'll give you once we've got the live album ready in a few weeks. We can give you an exclusive on one of the tracks if you'd like it. If you want to play it at the end of this interview, it's up to you.
What-
If you-
100%. Yeah, absolutely.
I'll flick that over to you so you can, so you can got a taste of it at least. We'll send you a track and just so that you can play something. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be so awesome, you guys.
Got the whole of the world in your fingers. Got the whole of the world in your hands, in your hands. Got the whole of my world in your hands. It's the same as the greater movies. It's the same as you hide underground now. If you could be there, you'd like to be there now. Now, 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 tell me who do you love? Yeah, who do you love? Yeah, who do you love? Yeah, who do you love? Got the whole of the world in your fingers. Got the whole of the world on the run. See the world through the sights of a gun. Now, 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 tell me who do you love? Yeah, who do you love?
I hope when you come over and Ian, I hope you're on the
I'm
plane.
working- Yeah,
I
I would
want-
like.
I've got to
so.
come see you guys and meet you in person and catch the show and I just enjoy talking to you guys all the time.
Okay, well, keep your eye out because I think there will be Escape Club gigs in the US this year somewhere. I'm in
By
talks.
hook or by crook.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to do it yourself or jump into a big group?
I think at the moment it will be because we've been away for so long. I think it's good for us to be on the 80s packages just to remind people who we are. But we were talking already, I'd love to do some smaller gigs with
Yeah.
the full band and do a good hour on stage, which is what we prefer to do. But it's love those 80s gigs are great fun too, because it's great to play to all that many people and and get up there for 20 minutes. It's good.
I thank you so much for giving me some more of your time today. I'll look
You're welcome.
forward to getting that. Yeah. I'll get that track. We'll throw it in the mix and we'll throw this up and I'll send you both a link when it comes out.
Yeah, well, I think we'll send you Who Do You Love because it's a song we open with and we've got it mixed now. So we'll send you a version of that and you get the vibe and you'll see what's coming next.
Very exciting. Very exciting. Let's keep in touch, you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
Okay. All right. Let me know when when that tour is together so I can social media it and let everybody know.
No worries. Cool, Steve.
All right.
Cool, man.
Thanks, you
All right.
guys.
See ya.
Have a
Thanks,
great
man.
day. All right.
Bye.
For questions or comments, email Steve at steveryan.songoftheday@gmail.com.